Yogi Clan, good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Yogi's Cycle Service. Today I want to talk to you about Brotherhood, specifically Brotherhood from a motorcycle club perspective. What does that look like, and what can you expect? If you are new here to if you are new here to Yogi Cycle Service, I thank you for stopping by and checking out this video, and ask you to go ahead and check out some of my other videos. Hey, if you like what you see, please go ahead, show a brother some love, mash on that subscribe button, hit that like button, do all those good fun things. And if you're a returning subscriber, I thank you for stopping back and watching another one of my videos. So Brotherhood, just so you know, for those of you who don't know, I have been in a motorcycle club for about 6.5 years now. And along that journey, I have learned a lot of things, especially about Brotherhood. And I want to start off with kind of my definition of Brotherhood. This is my go-to version. Back in 2014, we had a budding charter in California, and this saying came from California. It is called 4 equals 2. And that right there is my entire definition for Brotherhood, of what Brotherhood is and what it's all about. 4 equals 2. What do I mean by that? So many secular clubs, and especially our club, a Christian club, this is how they rank clubs in life priority. Number 1, God. Number 2, family. Number 3, work. Number 4, club. So family's 2, 4 is club. At what point in time does 4 equal 2? What I'm trying to get at is, I just don't have a club of brothers. I have a family of brothers. And when you think about it that way, it should change your whole perspective about what Brotherhood is about. And I'm going to tell you the pitfalls and the downfalls, and we'll get to that here in a minute. But there are guys, especially people here in North Carolina. I have club brothers from all over the state, and we act as our charter is North Carolina. So we are, the guys who live all the way out in the East Coast, I talk to them just as much as the guys that are here in Charlotte. And I have built a bond with them, and they have become family. And when they become family, and those men are going through, you weep when they weep. You celebrate when they celebrate. When they need help, you're there to help. Just like you would for family. And the thing about it is what a lot of people don't get, and what a lot of people never understand the concept of, is just like your biological family. Now, I realize there are falling outs that happen, and maybe your mom pisses you off, your pops pisses you off, and you never speak to them again. Well, your family's going to piss you off at some point in time. But generally speaking, you don't pack up your toys and go home from your family. No. Now, you may be pissed off at them for a couple days, a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of months, but they're still your family, right? And you don't pack up your toys and go home. You can't. They're your family. Well, the same should be true for your club brothers also, because at some point in time, they are going to piss you off. Oh, here comes the cop flying up behind me. Two cops. Glad they didn't want me. So your club family's going to piss you off. Well, the same's going to happen, or your biological family's going to piss you off. So the same's going to happen with your club family. At some point in time, somebody's going to make you butthurt. Freaking work it out. Work it out. Don't pack up your toys and go home. I hear so many people, as I said, we're in a Christian club. I have so many people hear me say, well, God called me to be into this Christian club. Okay, And for those who say that, in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, they're going to be the first to go. Because, just as soon as God called them to come here, God's going to call them to leave, in their mind. But if you're truly here in a Christian motorcycle club because God called you to be here, I don't think any man can ruin that. And if somebody pisses you off, biblically speaking, if you got a problem with your brother, you go to your brother. You work that problem out with your brother. You come to a resolution. Don't let the sun set on your anger. If you got a problem, go to them. Work it out with them. And if they're not listening and you feel that you got a right stance, then take one of your brothers with you and work it out with them. And if they're still not listening, take leadership with you and work it out with them. Don't pack your toys up because you got a little butt hurt. The other issue that I've seen, and this bothers me even more being in a Christian club, but it is true not only in Christian clubs, but it's true in secular clubs. I don't care what club you're in. It happens. So you're in a club, you're doing well, everything's great, hunky-dory, you're there 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years, whatever it is, and then one day you make a decision, I'm done with club life. I'm through, it's over, I'm done. And you put your patch down, you walk away. And maybe you have a lot of those people who are your brothers on social media. And as soon as you walk away, boom, suddenly your friends list is cut in half because everybody dropped you. I've seen it happen many, many times. Many times. And I will tell you this, I don't do that. I don't play that stupid game, because again, it goes back to 4 equals 2. If I built you and included you as part of my family, I don't care what patch is on your back. You're my family. I look at the man. I don't look at the patch. But some people don't get that, because the man makes the patch. The patch does not make the man. Just because you got a piece of cloth in your back does not make you who you are. You make that piece of cloth what it is. And to be friends or to be brothers with somebody, and then maybe something in life changes, maybe family situation changes, job situation changes, they can't afford to be in a club anymore, they have to sell their bike, or whatever the reason is that they leave, to suddenly say, you're no longer in my life, I'm cutting you off from social media, and dropping that person on social media, then were they really your brother to begin with? And my answer to that would be no. No, they were not. Because, I haven't dropped really anybody off of my friends list who's left unless it was like somebody I didn't really know, even then. So, one of my good friends, close brothers, just actually did put down his patch the other day, which made me very sad. And he posted it on Facebook, hey, I'm no longer part of the club. Well, somebody who was part of the club and left back in 2015, I think it was, maybe 16, somewhere around there, made a comment on his post. I'm like, oh, hey, I haven't talked to him in a long time. Let me see if I'm still even friends with him. Because I know I didn't drop him, because I really like the guy. I liked him a whole lot. He's down out of Atlanta. So I clicked on his name. Yep, we're still friends on Facebook. But I don't go on Facebook a whole lot. So I really haven't seen any posts from him lately, and I don't know if he's really an active poster anyways. But the point is that, I don't drop friends on Facebook, and I have seen so many times people leave the club and suddenly their friends list is like chopped in half because half the people dropped them. Well, what the heck are you doing? If you were brothers with this guy, why are you dropping him on social media? That doesn't make sense to me. Aren't you still friends? And a while back, probably about 4 years ago, I was at a bike night and talking to a guy who was at the time, or who was a former P of a very large support club. And we were going through some club drama in our club. I was frustrated by it. And I wasn't talking to him about the drama, but I did ask him a question. I said, man, answer me this. Is there as much drama in your club as I feel like there is in mine, a Christian club. To which he giggled and he looked at me and he goes, Yogi, being in a motorcycle club is like being married to 30 men. And when you're married to 30 men, there's going to be some drama. I was like, point taken. So being in a brotherhood, there will be drama. There will be people who think that they're top dog and who are not top dog. Then there will be some top dogs who are humble and who don't throw it in your face. Then there will be some junior patches who are fresh patches on their back. Oh, I love this. I love this. Junior patches, they have fresh, the stitching isn't even dry on their patches, and they're out there bossing prospects around, trying to be all cool. Look at me, I earned my patch and you're dirt and blah 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 blah. Oh man, when those junior patches do it, that's when it becomes fun to be an OG in a club. And quickly put them in their place, because I can't stand that, man. I can't stand that. You want to be, especially in a Christian MC, you want to be Billy Badass? Why are you being Billy Badass in a Christian MC? Yeah? Well, what are you doing? And that's some of the negative of being in a brotherhood. But it's really kind of what you can expect. And you need to be prepared for that. And you need to know that. But there is so much more good than there is bad. For instance, I've posted some videos. We did a parade video, and then we did a ride video for our brother Mark. Well, let me just tell you now, I'm asking for prayers for my brother Mark, because he's really, cancer's winning right now. And as hard as he is fighting, it's taken his toll on his body, and I ask you for prayers for him, because he's really struggling. And with that, I have seen so many people in our state step up to the plate to help my brother, whether it's bringing him meals, whether it's fixing things at the house, whether it's, hey man, he needs some new pairs of pajamas. Whatever the need is, I have seen people step up, and right now he's in the hospital fighting for his life. I think he's going to come home so he can enjoy the last time that he has in a peaceful place at home. And we are preparing all the troops to work in conjunction with his church to make sure that the last time that he has here with us are some good memories. So we got this whole meal thing prepared up. We're doing all of our recon to find out what the needs are to step up to the plate to help our brother as he makes the transition. And as I see that happening, that to me is brotherhood. That to me is 4 equals 2. What are you doing for your brother who needs you? And I have seen so many times, time after time again, when things get tough, I don't know if it's people don't know what to do, or they don't want to do it, or what, but the brotherhood is not there when things get tough. Whether, you're in a secular club, or I don't even want to say secular club, whether somebody does jail time and then feels abandoned in jail, somebody's sick, somebody goes down, somebody goes through a separation, somebody goes through a job loss. What are you doing to support those people? What are you doing to help those people? How are you treating them like your family? And if you're not doing that, and you're claiming that these men are your brothers, then shame on you. Shame on you for calling them your brother, but you're not treating them like your family. That's not brotherhood. That's the same group of people who, as soon as you leave, dump you on social media. Claim, oh, I'm here for the brotherhood. BS, you are. You're not here for the brotherhood. You're here because you think that patch makes you look cool. You're here because you think being an MC is cool. You're here because you want to hang out with the really tough guys. Makes you cool. Screw all your brothers. I'm here because I want to be cool. That's not what this is about. That's not why MCs started. And you don't understand what brotherhood truly means. When a brother is down, you don't look down at him. The only reason you look down at him is if you're reaching out your hand to help pick him up. That's the only time you ever look down on your brother. But your brother's your family. And if it's not, then you got it wrong. So there's my thoughts on brotherhood. I hope this helps you learn a little bit of what to expect and a little bit about what brotherhood and club life looks like. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And I'm going to keep carrying on to work. So you all enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope to talk to you soon. Deuces.